Well, now it is time for our inspirational talk, and I'm very pleased to welcome our speaker for the evening, Drew Pearson, and I'll be reading from his biography here. Drew Pearson has been a minister with Fellowships of the Spirit for 30 plus years. In that time, Drew's been involved with Fellowship's educational classes, such as the 2-year school and the SIT weekend seminars. Drew is also a board member. Thank you for your service.
I would have brought my flak jacket, but somebody else is using it.
Drew's education includes a Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science from Buffalo State University College. He also studied hypnosis, neuro-linguistic programming, other than conscious communication. Drew uses these skills in private counseling and his healing sessions. Drew has worked as a fire test engineer and field inspection manager for 25 years. As of this year, Drew is semi-retired from the fire testing business. Today he works as a consultant for the company. Congratulations. And Drew currently lives in Tonawanda, New York. Let's give a warm welcome to Drew.
It is interesting, while we were doing the Vesper service of dropping the stones into the water, that Doppler effect was amazing, really amazing. And so with this loving kindness already with us, what I like to consider about loving kindness is that there's certain components or certain parts, and one of them is hope. And if you remember years ago, Czechoslovakia was gaining its independence from the Soviet Empire, and Václav Havel, if I said the gentleman's name, playwright, author, and then he became president when the Czech Republic gained its freedom. And so he has a quote about hope. Hope is a state of mind, not of the world. Either we have hope or we don't. It is a dimension of the soul, and it is not necessarily dependent or some particular observation of the world or the estimate of the situation. Hope is not prognostication. It is an orientation of the heart. It transcends the world that is immediately experienced and is anchored somewhere beyond its horizons. Hope in this deep state and powerful sense is not the same as joy that things are going well, or a willingness to invest in enterprise that are obviously heading for success, but rather an ability to work for something because it is good, not because it stands a chance to succeed. The more propitious the situation in which we demonstrate hope, the deeper the hope is. Hope is definitely not the same thing as optimism. It is not the conviction that something will turn out well, but the certainty that something makes sense regardless of how it turns out. And this has been a favorite quote of mine for years. There's so much in here where Havel speaks about a dimension of our souls, of his soul, and how deep that is, just like the stones dropping into the water. And that powerful sense that he talks about is joy, and at a greater, once again, depth. That is the heart that connects all of us. And it's an amazing success, because this weekend class with Tina, Zion, obviously, from what I heard from the folks who took it, they were just totally in sync with it. And Tina, she does that. Thank you. One of the words I found really interesting because when I first read it, I'm going, propitious? What the heck is that? It's in favor of, or being favorable. And so being in favor, of course it's going to demonstrate this loving, living kindness all of us walk with. We talk with it. So this idea that loving kindness is always with us, the beginning element to me is hope. Because when you have that, it just starts. And it's almost, once again, like the Doppler effect. You drop that intention. Doesn't matter where it goes. It's flowing and it's going. That's awesome. Here it is again, Connie. 30 years. So, I think crying was part of the specimens. This is Cripers, you know, I mean. Oh my gosh, so much fun, really. Oh yeah, where were we? Laughing kindness is loving kindness. And allowing the tears to fall, once again, is this energetic Doppler effect. It really is. And thank goodness, hope just gives it a little kick. And we can kick that stone all the way down the road that we live on, the path that we walk on. And so please remember that. And keep it with you. Embrace it. Be it. And by the way, say hello from time to time to folks you don't know. Thank you.